So we're going to make you work now. We've talked enough. You're probably bored or falling asleep or hungry or something. You only have a few minutes, but what we would like you to do is just on your table, you have some sample questions from the occupational curricula that's on your desk. I think the top sheet looks like this, if that helps you. And there's some activities in there that you can look at, try. If you get into partners, it might be best, and talk about the various activities that we've given you samples of. Also on your desk table is a curriculum, a sample curriculum printed out. Some of you have truck driver, some of you have cleaner, and one or two of you have the apprenticeship. The apprenticeship is a little bit different because I couldn't fit it all into one of the binders, so it also has a separate thing on the profiles that we covered in apprenticeship. If you want, you can wander around and look at the various other people's if you want to see more. Also, you have the CDs on your table that are for you to take home. Is everybody okay? If I just give you a few minutes, and then I'll ask if there's any questions. Or maybe you want to ask your questions now while you're working, if there's any. Yes? No. They're not available. These are not available for download. The only ones that will be available are the most recent that we're working on now. So the ones that we're working on now are clerical, warehousing. What are the ones now? Sorry, what are you working? They want to know which ones.
Public works, maintenance, laborer.
Okay. They will, and they're not available yet because they're in editing right now. You can't download any of them now from Null. They have to be purchased. That's right. They have to be purchased. All that are available now are purchased through Leo, and there's a pamphlet at each of your spaces about them. However, the next 4, which will be released in 2011, probably near the end of 11, will be downloadable from Null. But they are, 3 of the 4 have been more or less completed. They're in editing. They still have to go through translation and piloting. Yes? The apprenticeship is, the English version is available. It's a draft that's on your table. It is presently being piloted and translated into French, so it should be out in early 2011. But we did put a couple out here if you want to see them. They're on, who has apprenticeship? Does anybody have apprenticeship
the
on their table?
Apprenticeship, there'll be...
Is there one over there? What's that one?
It could be.
So there's one over there, if you want to look at what it's like. And I think the other one is over here on the empty table. So if you want to refer to one, there's one here. Laurie has it. It's over there. Any other questions? Before anybody leaves, we have a draw. So I need somebody to come up and volunteer to do the draw. Pick one. Okay. All right. All those people who are food counter attendants, get to put your hands up. If you're a food counter attendant, you get to take home the manual that is printed on your table.
Would you guys have a food counter?
She left.
Pick another one for
okay.
their table. trades helper.
Skilled trades helper. Oh, again.
That's just for this table. Call center? Call center.
That was just for the table over there because they didn't have any food counter attendants.
Whoever wants to take it. You also have your evaluation sheets on the table. We'd get in a lot of trouble if we didn't tell you to fill those in. So if you can just take a few minutes to fill in the evaluation form and leave them at your desk or set them on the back table.
There's still 15 minutes. You still have 15
still have
minutes
15
to work
minutes,
on your
though.
activity if you want, though, and for us to take questions. Also at the back, we've put a bunch of the things that are available from the Essential Skills website. Back there, there's some samples if you want to see the kind of things that you can download. There's portfolios, there's indicators to help assess what learners need. There's activity books, especially for the apprenticeship. There is a wonderful tool set. I don't know how many of you have seen that for the apprenticeship, but it's just really good. You can, and they all deliver free. You can print them out for yourself, but why when they're free? Yeah. So it costs about $35 to $40 to print it in color.
Are you asking to purchase or to print? She's talking
We
purchase.
don't sell them pre-printed, we only sell the CDs. That's right. So it's yours and you print it as many times as you want. Sorry? On your sheet, there's a little pamphlet on your
Little
desk.
brochure.
Little brochure from Leo.
I think it says in there. Do you know?
Yeah. Oh. I think they're $15, but I'm not positive. I apologize about that. I feel like the person that should have the information, and I don't. I know there's discounts if you buy more than one, etc.
But
But
it's on a recovery basis, just shipping and handling and time to. It's not a moneymaker.
yeah. Yes, that's right. Leo is not trying to make money off of these, so they're sold at a reasonable price, but it costs money to produce the CDs, have them stamped with the name, send them out to you, etc. So that's why there is some cost built in. Once they're on null, they'll be downloadable, so it doesn't cost Leo anything to send them to you. But at this point, they're not.